Hey guys, let's go over the sine rule for non-right angled triangles. So let's get into it. Sine rule. So, right, a couple things to know, right? You're going to use this if you have a triangle where your sides, there's no right angle, right? So no side with 90 degrees, right? You have to have two opposite sides. So what that means is, right, if I have something like this, I need like two sides that are opposite, or two sides and angles that are opposite. So if we have a side, this would be the opposite angle. If we have this side, this would be the opposite angle. So we need something like this, right? And we need two of them. All right. And that's pretty much it for this, right? How do we solve it, right? Identify the given information, right? Determine whether we have enough information to use the sine rule. Use the correct ratio. I'm going to go through this in a second. Set up the equation, solve for the unknown, and then apply the inverse of sine, right? If you're trying to measure an angle. So what does this mean? Finding a side. So in a triangle, A is equal to 30 degrees, right? B is equal to 45 degrees, right? Side A is equal to 10, right? Side B is unknown, right? So let's draw this out. A, B, C, A, B, C. So we're going to write out the formula. So if we're trying to calculate a side, we're going to put the side on top. So it's going to be B over sine B is equal to A over sine A. Right. This is going to look like this. If we sub everything in, right, and then we just solve for B. So B equals to 10 over sine 30 degrees times sine 45 degrees, and that equals to 10 over sine 30 degrees times sine 45 degrees equals to 14.142. Right, dot, dot, dot. Approximately equal to 14 centimeters. Right? What about if we want to find an angle? Right. So in triangle ABC, you know that A is equal to 7, B is equal to 9, angle A is equal to 40, right? And then angle B is equal to unknown, right? So if we want to find the angle now, we're going to put the angle on top in the equation. So it's going to be sine B over B equals to sine A over A. And then sub in the values, sine B equals to over 9 equals to sine 40 over 7 sine B. And we can replace this as theta. Sine theta equals to 9 times sine 40 degrees over 7, 0.826 dot dot dot. Right, and then sine is approximately equal to shift sine 55.7 dot 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 degrees, approximately equal to 56 degrees. Right, so that's all we need to do for sine. Right, come back to this, right, and I'll bring this up as well. Right, it's up here. Right, so for this rule, right, we basically just discard this, right? And if we want to find a side, all we have to do is put the side on top, right? So if we need to find A, right, we're going to put A on top, right? A over sine A equals to B over sine B. And then if we want to find the angle, it's going to be the opposite. So sine A over A equals to sine B over B. Right, just like that. And these always need to be opposite. We can't have something like for example, C. Right, we can't have something like sine A, this thing here, over C. Right, they have to be opposite each other, right, for this sine rule to work. And that's pretty much it. If you get into some questions, right, you'll be able to understand it more, as I always say in the conclusion. And then the more times you practice, the more types of questions you practice, the better you get. So have a go at some questions, and I'll see you in the next lesson.